Hi class 5, welcome back to your science class. So we have already completed half of the chapter of chapter 6, right? Now last class I have already explained you separation of liquids from solids, that is soluble solids we have done. We have understood 2 points are there, 2 methods are there, evaporation and distillation. Now what we will see here in states of matter, separation of what insoluble mean by this insoluble solids, what you have learnt. See, soluble solids means which can dissolve in water, liquid. And how to separate that we have learnt. Insoluble means insoluble solids, means there are solid particles which you cannot dissolve in water. That is the main concept. So today we will see when this insoluble solids are mixed with water, how we separate it, what the process is. Okay. So here we can get sedimentation, we can get decantation, and we will get filtration. I hope you all remember last year we have done this with the experiments, right? So what do you mean by this? Why we do this? Because insoluble solids which are heavier and they get settled at the bottom of the mixture, right? Then you can separate that easily. Now, the settling down of heavy particles at the bottom of the vessel, that particular process is sedimentation. When in a glass, say this much water level is there, and you pour sand, then it will settle here. Okay, after some time when you keep it aside, it will settle here. So this settlement is called what? Sedimentation. You know this. Now when you separate this, means you separate this water and you separate this sand particles, that separation is called what? Decantation. That means you will take the water in some other jar and this will be left over here, right? So that is called decantation. Now to explain you this, what I can do, I can show you with one example. Now see, I have got chalk powder, right? See, I have prepared chalk powder here. I have taken, okay? And in half glass of water, what I will do, see, I have taken glass of water, half glass of water, and I will just mix it, okay? Just give me 1 minute. Whatever I have taken, I have just added. Okay, adding is done. Stirring, done. Now I need to keep it aside to settle it. And I need 1 more glass for this, right? So let it settle, okay? Let's move to the next topic. We will come to this topic later on. Let it settle for some time. Now see, sedimentation and decantation is this. This is the way we separate the insoluble solids. Now when we talk about filtration, what we do, now this technique is better than what? Better as it helps in separation of very small insoluble substance or solids, also which are not removed by sedimentation and decantation. That is why we use filtration process. Now, see, when we do sedimentation and decantation, we just transfer the water to another glass. So while transferring, sometimes few particles may transfer with that water. But when you apply the process called filtration, in filtration what happens? You know it, still I am explaining you. In filtration, you will see, since a funnel is used and filter paper is used, so even the very tiny particle, what happens? It gets stuck in the funnel. If this is the funnel and this is the filter paper, here even the tiny particles will also get stuck and we will get the water. Okay, so this way we follow the pattern called filtration. Okay, you can apply sedimentation and decantation when the insoluble solids are little heavier. Okay, and in filtration what you can do, even the tiny particles you want to separate, you can use this process called filtration. Okay, so what is written here? The filter paper acts as a sieve and does not allow even the smallest particles to pass through it. That is the work of the filter paper. Okay, so these two methods help us to separate insoluble solids. Now, you want to see whether the separation is taking place or not in sedimentation and decantation. Let's move. Okay, let's see now. Here we go. See, this is the water, okay, where we have what? Dissolved chalk powder. But because it is the heavier one and it is insoluble solid, so we can see what? It has settled down. Can you see? See the water, crystalline clear, no? You can understand the particles which are settled at the bottom, and you can see the water even. So the transparency is there. This is called sedimentation. This is sedimentation. Done. Now let's move to decantation. Now, I won't move this much. Otherwise, it will again get mixed. I take another glass or jar, whatever you take. And see, slowly I pour the water which is separated from the chalk powder. And you can see the difference. This is decantation. Clear? So, I've already got the chalk powder here and I've got the water. But don't drink this. Okay. So, this is done. This is called decantation. I hope the point is very much clear to you. You have understood. So, today till this much. And now we have come to the end of the chapter. Next class, I'll be doing with you air, sea and land breeze, monsoon breeze. I will explain you what is that, and role of ventilators. So why these are important, why we need to know this, why this is there in our topic. All these things I will explain in the next class. Today till this much. Take care. Bye-bye.